going on, everybody? It's Retro Handhelds 24. Today I'm gonna make a quick video. I'm gonna show off something, but it's nothing mind-blowing. It's just something I came across last night, and I want to go over something else I came across last night too. So here, first let's start with the Pocket S2 Pro. Man, I really love this thing. Like, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, there's light bleed on here. We all know that. You see it in my videos all the time. I don't really talk about it because it doesn't bother me, but other than that, like, just the way this thing feels, I mean, with the grip it's nice too, but without it it's even better. Just feels so premium. It is a heavy device, really due to this metal that goes across it, this thick ass metal. It doesn't get warm, doesn't get hot, and the chip inside, we all know, we're excited for it. So I'm very satisfied with this. This, like, where is it? Like the Pocket S1, and I have this thing undervolted, and it still gets hot. Not as hot. The Pocket Ace was a success, and so was the Evo. The Evo never got hot, but the performance now is immaculate. It's awesome. Close to the performance on here, but not quite, right? And this, no dice. Like, because of the fan and no ventilation back here, only down here, it still suffers from that D-pad. I don't know about that D-pad. It still suffers from getting a little too hot. However, I'm using this to, or I'm going to use this, I should say, to stream for sure from my PS5, because I do like with the case. I took the magnetic ring off because I don't need to push this thing anymore. I'm just gonna use it as a streaming device, which with the grip feels amazing, and even with the older joysticks with these caps, amazing. But all my devices are 1080p screens, right? This is the only 2K screen, and last night I noticed there was another option because I went to settings on Pxplay, and check this out. This is pretty cool. Let's see right here, settings, streaming. So yeah, so super resolution, AMD FSR. AMD uses FSR 1.0 to upscale to 2K/4K with sharpening supported, recommended, blah blah blah. You could use more battery life. I did it both on the Evo and here. I did not notice my battery draining more than it does just from streaming, because Android's amazing with that. So keep that in mind. So let's turn it off. We'll go into a game. Hopefully my PS5 is on. I think it is. But as you know, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Can't get enough of that game, but as you know, that game is huge, and every zone has like a million missions, and I'm trying to not do them all, but I'm trying to just discover more things in the areas, the different zones, before jumping to the next part, because I almost did it last night and I had to stop myself. So let's see, where are we? Oh, and I think I'm in switch mode. I still have to update these speakers. You know what? I'll do it over here too. We'll jump a sneeze. Alright, yeah, this is a good spot. So I'm streaming from the PS5 Pro, and it does 1080p, but I think I don't know if the PS5 Pro, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, can stream at a higher resolution. Maybe not on this app, but I'll try to get as close to cloud as possible. So that's pretty good, right? And it looks decent. But you can see his face and everything, and his hair. Like the detail on his shoulder pad, whatever that is, and his, I don't know, suspender belt thing. not bad. So let's do this. And now let's go back to Pxplay. And trust me, I wouldn't be showing this off if I did notice a difference, because I have to wear glasses. But I'm gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna go back to it now. And you can still see the detail on 1080p screens too. So it's very faint, but you could see like the detail in his hair more. And like the blade. I mean, I'm trying to find more and more uses for the screen on this device, because it's not OLED, it's not 100, it's only 60 hertz, not 120, not 140, not 165. So it's hard, you know, but I came across this last night and I was like, oh, hot damn. It does look it does look a little more detailed. Like you could see everything else just a little clearer. So I was like, okay. Like I could dig it. Watcha! Slice! Okay. That's enough of that. And then the other thing I want to go over was Ayaneo. You can get the Conquer Fit 8 gig model, 128 gig storage black version from Best Buy for, I don't know, it was in the post I posted last night. It was like $329, but with tax and everything comes out to like just over $400. Oh my god. And you could get it delivered by December 5th. Meanwhile, a lot of backers, including myself, are still waiting on their Conquer Fit to ship. So it's like, it's crazy that they did this like on this. I don't know how they did this, what deal they did, but especially with that model, if they did mass production for the 8 gig model, no one bought it, which is hard to believe because that was the cheapest one you could get with the G3 Gen 3. So that's complete bonkers. But here, I'll use my phone and we'll go to my Best Buy app. I put it in my cart too. I was like, I'm gonna get another one. I was like, no, stop it. What am I doing? But yeah, here, check it out. 8 gig. You could do financing if you really want to. But look. Unreal. December 5th. So ridiculous. Man, I don't know. That really took me off. Because we're all still waiting. And maybe this week they'll do a huge batch. Or I'm hoping. Because with that and Best Buy, besides myself, someone else on Indiegogo had mentioned it too. That's how I found out. And I wanted to post on YouTube so everyone else could see as well if you're not checking the Indiegogo page. But I'm sure that's going to spread like wildfire and be all over like the retro handheld news for these devices on all platforms, especially on YouTube. I'm sure that's going to get like, hopefully Mr. Sujano will see that or something, or someone that's really popular on YouTube and just spreads the word, because that's complete BS if you ask me. So yeah, I wanted to point that out there. If you did buy or order this handheld and you're still waiting, like apparently you could just get it by Friday if you order it now from Best Buy and pay, was it the cheapest was like what, $250? You're almost paying double the price, all really close to it, because total is like $419. So you could pay double the price and get it by Friday. They give you that option without telling you. And if you're a sucker and you just don't know about these handhelds and you see it on Best Buy for whatever reason, that's how you could get screwed. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. One moment. So yeah, anyways, with that said, we'll go ahead and take a look at some Switch emulation because there was another update to Eden Nightly. And I still haven't shown off every game. This is another game. I'll play like a little bit of it. Adventure of Samsara. I definitely want to get into this game. Give me 1 second here. Let's jump off sneeze. It's just your typical, you know. Also don't look good. Will that hurt me? I mean, they're scorpions, right? That's what they look like. So probably shouldn't mess with them. Apparently I can't die when jumping. Oh, they don't mess with me. Okay, cool. Yeah, but the frame rates are insane. I mean, it's a 2D game, but come on. Give me that sword, boy! What's this? Watch out. Okay. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's not the way to go. Okay, whatever. Wow, this is gonna be tough. No forgiveness, huh? Okay, alright, whatever. Hutcha! Hut. Oh my god. I don't get the hops. I don't get the hops. I can't go this way. What is this? That's nothing. Why hesitate on the waits for your play? Okay. I am blowing my light. Is it blowing over here? Oh, DTD. Thanks for the riddle, bro. I think there was another chain over here. Hacha! There we go. I'm not gonna act like I played this before, so yeah, it's gonna take some time. Oh, what the fuck? I guess I gotta go this way. Maybe now I could use the elevator? From the other end. Nope. Alright, well, you get the idea. I'll figure more of that out later. And I want to play after. I know I showed this on the Pocket S, but I want to show it on here. Yikes.
The residence of God, where
Wow. Okay, so that right away we're at 80.
it was cool. Let's go.
Oh yeah. See, it sucks because I want to play it on here, but I get such better frame rates here. Yeah, this is my jam right here. Oh, we're down to 60. We're above 60. And we are in balance mode, so that's good. Alright. Oh, secret. Give me them jewels.
These annoyances are all throughout this book.
We gotta turn that thing off.
Do you remember how to use that sword?
No, just silence your face. Whee! Yeah, man, I'm gonna play this game for sure. I'm just trying to figure out what device, and it's gonna probably be the Pocket S, unless. And I mean, don't get me wrong, this device is great because it's like a Switch Lite, except with bigger triggers so your fingers rest here. So I could play this on here, no problem. It looks like you need to use the D-pad for other things. Nope, can't go that way. What? Wait a second. We'll do up for health. Standard procedure. Oh, I used it. Oh, what the? Alright, we're at 67. So Do we get more if we go up higher? No, it's deadly. Let's go to eco mode. Oh yeah. We are dropping in eco mode. Balance mode. Oh, this is more demanding. Well, I was gonna try on Pocket Ace, but we're still in gaming mode. We're like there at 60, but there are some dips. But then it climbs.
Thy remnants shall be kept as prisoners. Job is done here.
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
That sounds.
Investigate.
Try this.
Wait. I didn't see how you did it. I mean, told me to press L. Wait. Oh, okay. Alright. Can't jump high enough to get to that thing yet. Alright, I'm not gonna make you guys watch that all over again, but I did want to check that game out too. I gotta see if there's updates to regular Eden. I'm sure there is if Eden Nightly updated again and again and again. In fact, here, let's see. Let me just go to Google. Nah, man. Last week, so that's very interesting. Looks like Eden Nightly's been updating more. So I don't know if they're getting closer to Eden or if they're doing their own thing, which is really cool, but Eden Nightly definitely heats up your device a little more, I'll tell you that. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to get Marvel's Comic Invasion probably sometime today. So I'll show that off once I get it and put it on here. That's going to take a minute. And yeah. But I definitely want to try it out. And I don't know what device I'm going to put on it. Obviously it's going on the Pocket S Pro, or Pocket S2 Pro. But I want to see what else I can make a video on to show off besides that game. But I think I've showed everything off possible. At least this game is, what is it, Soldiers? This game's awesome. Played more of that last night. So much fun. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. And we sang Ultra Age yesterday. Forget about it. Let's just see real quick if this game works. Oh, I totally forgot to tell you guys too. There's a new Turnip driver. Yeah, let's get out of here. And a Zoom System GPU. There's 26 revision 5. Let's see if 26 revision 5 works. No. Absolutely not. I doubt there's huge improvements, but you never know. My bad. I mean, we could try Red Dead Redemption with 25. Let me delete that one. So we don't need that one either anymore. I don't think so. All right. And what are we in? We'll stay in game mode, so this is going to be top of the line. Whee! Oh yeah, it's the same. We're in 40s. Was it B to run fast? There you go. If we go this way, our frame rates are pretty awesome. But we'll ruin the mission if we don't. If we go towards this town right here, it's going to drop. I mean, we'll get our 30, which is nice. Ooh, 44. 37. Okay. $39. Wow. 40. Wow. Man, that's impressive. Let's go. Who said I was a decent fella? Alright, we're steadily just below 40. Pretty impressive. I mean, this game's been playable for a while, but it's always fun to go back to it to see the improvements over literally like 4 or 5 months. It's been dramatic for this one game, but it was a very demanding Switch game. Great port though. Even the pop-in is not bad. And we're steadily hitting that 40 mark. But I mean, we all know this game now it works pretty well, so it's not that impressive. But still, good job eating nightly. Even though this app will crash on me. Sucks to suck. Oh, so tired. Alright, let's see if do works. Alright. Whoa. Okay, okay. Alright. Oh, cool. Did I speak too soon? I spoke too soon. Yeah, no. I get this game working, but it's like you have to be it's so sensitive. And it just really kills like the experience, like trying to just load it up. And this game, for whatever reason, Doom 3 has been a problem for the last couple of times I tried, but maybe this time it'll work. Or not. Okay. I don't know what else to test. No, not Final Fantasy 10. Maybe we'll do Dragon Ball Z, but that's been overplayed. Let's see. We'll do God Eater. Let's see if it's been improved. So when I see the RAM moving and I just see this, like a couple frames, I get so impatient that I don't even care if it loads. I just want to exit out and go to the next one. And that's what we're going to do. Five, four, three. Yeah, too slow. Oh, I want to see if this game will work. Where'd it go? Ugh. This I will know for sure. Just pay attention to the CPU. See how it's not climbing higher than 37 really? 38. Yeah, it means no dice. Yeah, that's another thing like about the Ayaneo features. Like, man, as much as they suck with delivering, so sketchy. This little menu thing is the best thing ever. Now that I've handled not only this device and not so much the Evo, because I kind of gave up on that a while ago until I rebought it and refixed it and rooted it and then undervolted it and all that ass. But the Pocket Ace, like Pocket Ace is where I first started playing with this menu. Really. Maybe a little bit too on the Pocket S1, but the whole fact that you can control the GPU frequency and the CPU cores, you can turn them up, turn them down, and lock the GPU frequency, and then the fan control with the customization, not so much like low, high, or full, none of that, but the custom, you can make your own. Like, this whole thing is very useful compared to any other, like even AYN stock Android 14, 15, whatever they put on there. It's not as good as this, and it's not as easy or accessible as this little menu is. And I gotta say, like, after using this, it's hard to like go back. When I get the Odin 3, whenever that will be, it's gonna be kind of like a letdown unless AYN does something cool, kind of like what they did with the Thor, because the two screens you can at least see your GPU and CPU working versus doing the slide menu and can't really do much. You could just see it and put FPS up there, I guess. They need to tweak that a little more, especially with the premium handheld for the Odin 3 coming out. And the fact that it would be useful if we could play around with the CPU cores and the GPU frequency with the Elite chip. So if you order their Conquer Fit Elite version, you might be golden. Like, I don't know when that's gonna ever ship out. Don't ask me. You might not get that till April too, but it'll be worth it because you'll have better control over it versus what we'll have to do with the Odin 3. And Odin 3 is for sure getting rooted. It is for sure going to get undervolted because the damn chip gets way too hot. And someone's going to do it. I'm going to take their script. I'm going to use it on my device. It's just going to get done. And then if I get it successful, I'll obviously post it and show you how I did it. But that just needs to happen. Like, the Odin 3 needs to be undervolted due to the fan noise and not so much the device feeling overheating, but the chip itself is still going to be better if we're able to undervolt it, especially with Game Hub and stuff like that. So I'm very excited. There might be a script right now for the Y700. I just don't care because I got that cooling fan attached to it, so it doesn't affect it. And reality, it's like, you don't want to have a cooling fan on a tablet, but that's just how I have that thing set up. I don't know. I think that's going to be it for today. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about that Ayaneo shenanigans with Best Buy. Like, I hope that gets spread around on the news with these handhelds somewhere. Mr. Sujano, like somebody post it other than myself so it gets more attention. Because I feel like that's really unfair to a lot of us that did pre-order the Conquer Fit. I mean, that thing has been hyped since midway through summer. And we're already we're in December. It's December 1st, it's about to be 2026. And people still haven't received this handheld. And it's just ridiculous. Like, all the hype around the G3 Gen 3, which is in this device, I feel like I've been showing this device off for a while now because we're still waiting on the Conquer Fit, but there's other things I want to do with these other devices, and I keep coming back to this because it's the most compatible and the most powerful device. So I want to make sure everybody sees and can use, find out, or do whatever with the videos I post and take advantage for when they get it. But when are they going to get it? I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to get mine. Like, it just kills me. How could Ayaneo do that with Best Buy? It's just so ridiculous. Oh my God. But let me know what your thoughts are on that. I think that's quite the shenanigans. Very shiesty. And by the time people, even myself, get the Conquer Fit, I know the Elite devices, the Odin 3 and the Conquer Fit Elite, whenever that comes out, is gonna be like the thing, but watch, guaranteed. This is my prediction. 2026. Not this handheld, but the chip inside this handheld. You know, Ayaneo is gonna be like, whoa, the demand for the Conquer Fit was so high. You know they're not gonna just take this chip and toss it to the side, right? No, this chip is too good. And it's not as powerful as the Elite, but the compatibility is there, so you don't have to do anything. It just works just like the Odin 2 with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which again, that chip is just designed for efficiency. So it's not so much the Odin 2 is like a great handheld, It is, I'll give A1 credit, but they didn't make the Odin 2 to be like as good as it is. It's just they got lucky with that chip. That chip is just doesn't get hot. It's very efficient. So it's not like they put a lot of work in it. That's why the Odin 3 right now, there's a lot of backlash with the fan noise and this, because they thought this was gonna work out, and I knew it wasn't. Like I knew a fan wasn't gonna be able to handle that chip. But like I said, there's still hope because we can undervolt it, we can get the most out of it, and without it, like the temps over like rising, not like Game Hub saying, you know, what it says down here, it's not accurate always, but regardless, the chip is gonna get over, it's gonna get hot, it's gonna overheat even with the fan, and then you got to turn the fan way up, which AYN devices really don't do because they all have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Again, that chip does not get hot. So Ayaneo is gonna definitely come out with another handheld, right? With the G3 Gen 3, right? By the time everyone gets their Conquer Fit, right? And then that device will have an OLED screen. An OLED beautiful screen, right? I don't know what it will look like, but you know it's going to have an OLED screen. They're going to do something probably towards, I want to say, not even April, but like February, March, that time frame. There's going to be an announcement for another handheld. Maybe they'll have 2 SKUs, maybe whatever, but you know the G3 Gen 3 is going to come out in something else by Ayaneo, and they're going to be like, what the, I just got my Conquer Fit, and now you pull the shenanigans with the OLED screen, and it's got like 165 hertz. Like, they reused this screen and the Pocket DS, which is a fantastic screen, don't get me wrong, I love it. I just don't care for the Pocket DS. And they're gonna reuse this chip. There's no way they're not. And if they don't, even I think that would be the dumbest move ever, because this chip is too good to like just let go. Now, Retroid is able to get the G2 Gen 2, right? They use that and all the shenanigans with that device because the Retroid Pocket 6, whatever. But they were able to use it, right? And then isn't AYN and Retroid like not the same company, whatever, but they work together, same major company? So wouldn't they be able to get their hands on the G3 Gen 3? I just feel like this chip needs to be used in other handhelds. Don't get me wrong, it does. And Ayaneo, they're awesome with their devices, but they're terrible with their shipping, and they're terrible with like getting the product like out, not just even shipping, just getting it out. Like, they announce it, then they talk about it, they hype it, then maybe a month later they get it to the reviewers. And like with the Conquer Fit, so bad, like we're going 3 months later to where they're starting to ship mass quantities out. And then on top of that, Best Buy has the ability to get you the device faster than people that ordered it from directly from Ayaneo. Like, it'd be different if mine shipped out or whatever, and I was just waiting because it takes this much time from China to get to here. Yeah, understandable. But if I can order from Best Buy and get it by Friday and you still haven't shipped mine out, there's a problem there. There's a huge problem there. That's not cool. Whatever sideline deal you did, or with Best Buy or with America, and with tariffs and everything, I can understand the price increase, but that's not cool. Like, you should prioritize the Indiegogo people first, because we are the ones that sponsored and funded that whole campaign. So, kills me. Still love Ayaneo, but it kills me the shenanigans that goes on with them. And I hope, maybe not Ayaneo, but I hope this chip gets used in a different handheld, even if it's a clamshell. Where's my Thor? Even, even if it's a clamshell. Like, what was I doing on here? Oh, I was copying games over. Doesn't matter. even if they put the G3 Gen 3 in here, well, that would be kind of like, that'd blow up the internet, because like, again, why the hell did I get this? Why did I get the Pocket DS? And now you're gonna put the G3 Gen 3 in the clamshell like a month later. It's like way more powerful than like 3DS will never suffer that. Like, you know what I mean? So stupid. Like, they'll just do it, trust me. I'm excited, but at the same time, kind of heartbroken, because it has just killed everybody's experience getting a new handheld. And you know, Ayaneo finally did it right with the price, and at the same time, they can't even get it to anybody, because I understand the demand side, but it made some sort of deal with Best Buy, so you could still get it. You just have to pay more. So what was the point of dropping the price? You know what I mean? For that early bird price, if people that did pre-order the early bird price are not getting it, you know, compared to someone who, some Joe Smo is just like on Best Buy, oh, what is this Android handheld? Oh, cool. I don't know anything about this G3 Gen 3, whatever that means. 128 gigs of storage, that sounds like a lot. 8 gigs of RAM, wow, this is like my cell phone. That's cool, and it's got controls. Let's get it. And then they buy it, and then they get it, and then they got it before someone like myself that pre-ordered it and still waiting, and someone who pre-ordered even earlier than I did when the campaign first came out, like the day of, still hasn't gotten theirs. Like, can you imagine? Oh my god. Let me know your thoughts, because it drives me insane. I'm still excited for it. I'm still going to hype it up, and I'm still going to show the hell out of it once I do receive it. I would say in the next 2 weeks, because I'm not even going to say this week, or next 2 weeks, hopefully it ships. And then maybe towards midway December, towards the end of December, before Christmas, I'll get it. And I'll just re-show everything else. But my plan is to do a lot of Switch emulation on there, because of that screen and the fact that we could go above 144 hertz or above 60. Ryan Retro does a lot of good comparisons. I feel like I could get the settings a little better than he did in those videos, but it's still very impressive. Still, you know, very appreciative that he actually did that, because no one else did. But in all reality, it's just that screen, because we could go above 60, is going to be, that's going to be the key item. That's what everyone's going to want to see. They're going to be able to see the FPS and how we could take advantage of it. The responsive time is going to be a little better too, even though it's LCD and this is LCD. It's still higher refresh rate versus this one. It's only 60. And like I said, I found things to do with the 2K screen with Switch, you know, doing 2x, or I guess streaming now with FSR1 to 2K. You can see a little difference when it's on this device. You still can see it on the other devices, trust me, but it's just a little more crisper on here. That's about it. So that's it. It's not worth the price. I just wanted the chip inside, because I knew it was going to be a banger. I knew it was going to be based off the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which, if you watch any videos, that chip and the emulation is just blows the 8 Gen 2 away. However, with these two devices undervolted and the performance, it's there now. So it's a little below this, no doubt, but it's definitely way above the 8 Gen 2, which is in Thor. So there's always that option too. And I'd highly recommend the Evo. It's just you'd have to do a lot of work into it. $5 for a thermal pad, undervolting, rooting, but you could get the most out of this device right now. And I don't know if they're going to discontinue it, which I think they will, but I don't know. I have my feelings about this device. I love it now, but I didn't for a while. So there's that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good rest of your day. Take care.